Everything started when I was about 20 years old. Definitely wanted to be a teacher when I was going to school. That was the tragic thing about it. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I'm being completely honest with you. I was doing what everyone else told me to do, go to school, ended up dropping out of school. I went to the military, and I still didn't know what I wanted to do. It wasn't until I got out the military and I wanted to do a clothing line. Clothing, Rare Beliefs is actually what got me into photography, if I had to be 100% completely honest with you. My name is Chuck Rare, creative director, photographer, and also you tune in to Next Level Learning. I started shooting my clothing line. I didn't want to pay photographers in some sense. I don't want to sound like I'm cheap or broke or nothing, but I definitely was 20 years old, fresh out the military. But I saw the common knowledge of not paying someone $200 every week to like shoot content for myself. So I bought my own camera. I was pretty trash at it, I'm not gonna lie. I was extremely trash. So I took a break on my clothing line, Rare Beliefs, and I started boosting up my photography. For about 10 years now, that's what I did. I focused solely on photography. And it took off from there. I found a passion in it. I'm being completely honest with you. That's where it all happened. The creative direction, the designing, the photography, all started with Rare Beliefs Clothing. I definitely had no identity. I definitely started off, I won't say imitating every other artist growing up, but definitely when you have people you look up to, your work starts looking like theirs. It starts imitating. It's just, you don't really have your own creative balance in some sense. So I had to take a pull back from just following everybody, and I just started doing what I wanted to do. It was a lot of people telling me, no, don't do this, or, oh, you're doing too much of that. But honestly, everything worked out for me when I just did what I wanted to do. And that felt like that was the best thing for me. I love natural light. It's beautiful. Natural light is what they say is called a God's filter. Golden hour especially. If you can catch that golden hour peak right there, the lighting's like perfect. But the reason I prefer outdoor natural lighting is mainly you have nothing holding you back. It's like you just have this full freedom and control. I mean, any angle, any lighting, any just full space to create. You're not boxed in. Studio is wonderful. I love studio. I love the control, lighting, atmosphere, but just being able to do what you want outdoors, yeah, it feels amazing. I enjoy flowers, plants, stuff that makes you feel good. I'm being honest, I just started transitioning to my true self. That was the crazy part about it. My whole life I've been silent. So this is kind of new for me. But definitely being in the military, especially growing up in my black household, my mom, my dad, and even my name, Charles Wallace, everything was built around me to protect me. I feel like I was in a safety net my whole life, especially growing up in Gwinnett, Loganville. I was definitely I was a mama's boy. He had this big safety net, and I couldn't be myself. Going to the military made it no better. You always have to carry this professionalism mentality, demeanor around you. And like I said, I couldn't be myself for so long. But yeah, ever since I got out the military, ever since I moved to Atlanta, I've just been embracing my true self, and I love it. Best thing that ever happened to me. Yeah, you can't be creative without being authentic. I would say if you could bring all your worlds into one, and when I say worlds, we all live many lives. Someone may know you as that person, someone may know you as this person, or you're just known as so many people through the interactions of people you meet. If you can just bring all your worlds into one, I promise you that balance right there is beautiful. It's like not trying to hold some image or front for that person or this person or some life over here. No, man, bring it all into one and just be authentically yourself. It's like I've always been wild, especially with my photography and clothing line coming up, but I feel like I've been holding back for so long. I guess when I finally just embraced my true self, definitely when I was able to have full control of my life and just direction, yeah, that definitely changed the whole outlook of everything. Like I said, I create what I want, I do what I want. That's been my pleasure. It's been the best thing that's ever happened to me. But not having no one tell you no or tell you something's right or wrong, just living your best life, living your true self, your best truth right there. It's definitely helped out my creativity. It has. Now, I would tell my younger self to trust the process. Everything's gonna be fine. I used to worry and panic about everything, like the future, worried about turning 30, everything. I would just tell him, trust the process, You're doing the right thing. You're on the right path in life. And take that first step. Honestly, you can sit here and you can do what everybody else wants, but if it's not gonna make you happy, that's just not the way to live right now. Man, life is too short to be anything less than happy right now. Yeah, definitely take that first step. Every risk is worth it. I promise you. the losses, the L's you take, mistakes, and embrace those mistakes, embrace the pain, everything that comes from it. Something beautiful is going to transpire from it. Yeah, definitely. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, man. Don't miss.